Welcome, learners, to Mastering IELTS, your path to success, the ultimate video series designed to help you conquer the international English language testing system, aka IELTS. I'm your guide and instructor, Oliver, and today we are back on a journey that equips you with the skills and confidence to ace the IELTS exam. In this video, we'll delve deep into the intricate of the IELTS exam, demystify the challenging aspect, and provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the test structure, strategy, and essential vocabulary. First thing first, we'll begin by expanding your vocabulary. Reading Passage 3, My Music. This passage is from a real IELTS test in 2022, so the format closely resembles what you can expect in the upcoming test. Please take a moment to pause and read the entire passage. I recommend allocating around 10 minutes for reading, and once you are done, we can work together to answer each question. I will provide detailed explanation to help you understand the answer better. The first question is, which paragraph contains the following information? What the correct letter A to H in boxes 28 to 31 on your answer sheet? 28. A description of the characteristic common to songs with earworms. The answer is G. So it has a common characteristic of those songs with earworms. So the keyword here is common characteristic. Song with earworm potential appear to share certain feature. Certain feature share certain feature is characteristic common. A repeating pattern of up and down in pitch and an irregular musical interval. So, in this sentence, it means that those songs with earworm potential have the same feature or common characteristic is a repeating pattern of up and down pitch, irregular musical interval. So that's it. Too easy, isn't it? Next question. 29. A justification for research into earworms. Justification is mean that unexplained for something. In this example, and explains why research into earworms. The answer is A. As you scroll up, you can find that because The whole the main idea of the first paragraph, it says something about why they study it, because in this sentence they said that some neuroscientists and cognitive psychologists are studying earworm to explore the mystery of a memory and part of the brain that is beyond your conscious control. So they say the reason why they study it because they want to explore the memories and part of the brain that beyond our conscious control. Beyond our conscious control means that we cannot control it. We don't even know it, you know. So a justification is mean unexplained why we research into earworm, and in the first paragraph it says that they want to explore the memory. So that's the right answer. Next question. A description of the brain reaction to known and unknown songs. The answer is F. The keyword here is known and unknown song. As we can find is here. Dr. Haplin's earlier studies show that when subjects listen to the first few notes of familiar music, area in the right frontal and superior temporal portion of the brain become activated, along with the supplementary motor area at the top, which is typically involved in remember sequences. When the same subject listened to unfamiliar music and were asked to recall it, there was activity in the left frontal portion of the brain instead. So, unfamiliar is unknown and known is familiar. Here, familiar music and unfamiliar is just different paraphrase. It is a synonym, you know. You have to focus on the synonym and to find right information. Details proposed research into the frequency with which earworms occur different age group. The key word here is age group indifferent. So, as we can find, people at different stage of life experience earworm differently. So it match. We don't have to do anything more. So the answer is H. I think this is a typo. It should be different, not indifferent. I mean, there should be a space between here, but that's okay. Which earworms occur in different age group? So you focus on the keyword, and it pretty much done when you find the keyword. Yeah, in different grades, it's done, you know. Here, a device attached to their wrist recorded their movement. So the missing word is wrist. Further research has demonstrated that those who hear earworm more frequently have brains that may deal with something differently from other people. So the keyword here is deal with. It's right here. Processing. It has the same meaning with deal with. So the missing word is emotions. Dr. Stewart also believes that the brain is something by earworms when it is not focused on the task. The keyword here is not focused on a task. Task. Idly is something is that when you do nothing, you literally don't do anything. Is idly. It opposite of working, doing something. It keeps the mind entertained while otherwise unoccupied. So the missing word is entertained. Unoccupied is another way of saying not doing any task or not focused on any task. So you find the word unoccupied and you can choose entertain. Next, in fact, a reduction in the occurrence of earworm was found to be directly related to how blah 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 the task was. Interestingly, I think there should be a dot right here to divide it between two sentences, but it's not there. So I'm sorry about that. So the keyword here to find the information is a reduction in the occurrence of earworms. So the occurrence of earworm is if reduced, it harder to find earworms when something happened. So we scan the passage to find the word have the same meaning. Here, the less likely the volunteers were able to hear the music. So, less likely, it means that they don't hear it. The frequency of hearing music is reducing. It has the same meaning as a reduction in the occurrence of earworm. And we have to read the whole sentence to find the last information. So we have to read the whole the sentence to find information. Dr. Stewart observed that the more challenging the activity, so the missing word here is challenging, and that is done for this question. You don't have to read a lot of this blah blah at the end. It would be such a waste of time. Move on to next question immediately. Looking at the following statement and the list of researchers below, match its statement with the correct person. A, B, C, D. Write the correct letter A, B, C, D in boxes 36 to 40 on your answer sheet. You may use any letter more than once. List of researcher Lauren Stewart, Iran Hyman, I don't know. I think the best strategy when come to this type of question is you trace from researcher, not from the information. In my opinion, it depends on what kind of method you find useful. I don't know, but I recommend that you should start from researcher. For example, Lauren Stewart. Quickly scan the passage. For example, Ira Haman. Let's see what he said. He said that even tune you may have heard but didn't pay attention to can worm their way into your subconscious. What does it mean? So when you didn't pay attention, you didn't notice, you don't know that you are listening to it, but it still get in your head, subconscious, and that when time comes, you will hear it. You will hear that earworm. So the answer for question 38 is B. We can remember songs without knowing that we have heard them. Next, let's see what he said. He said that when the mind hit part of the song, it can remember it, look back rather than go moving on. That could make an earworm even more entranced. So it does when the brain doesn't remember the whole song, it look back to what it remembered. So the kind of keep moving back like a loop. It entrenched in our brain. So the answer for question 40 is B. Earworms are more persistent when only for a short section of the song is constantly replayed. People are unable to completely regulate how they think. The key word here is unable to regulate how they think. So they can control what they think. That is beyond their control. So we're gonna find right here, beyond our conscious control. So who says this? Psychologist Laura Stewart. Right on, answer A. And the last question is, thinking about music has similar effect on the brain to hearing music. The answer is C. Why? Because he says that have shown that deliberately imagining music. So imagining music is mean think about music. Imagine, like you just imagine in your head. You don't do it. You don't actually listen to music. So it's just in your head. It's just thought what you're thinking. So, thinking about music has a similar effect on the brain to hearing music. And actually, listening to music activates many of the same neurological networks. That's it. That's so easy. If you have any question, feel free to ask. I would definitely answer each of your questions carefully and until you understand it. See ya in next video.